One person we do know who will be there is Congressman Mark Walker. He's the one who gave the invitation. Walker represents North Carolina's 6th District here in the Triad and joins us now in the studio.
Congressman Walker, thanks so much for being here today.
Sure.
So what can you tell us about the Vice President's visit and the importance of these fundraisers?
Yeah, I think it's very important when you have an opportunity to have the Vice President come and see for the first time Greensboro, North Carolina. This became a friendship early last year when he and I worked together on repealing some of the portions of the ACA. We met several times and I said, hey, why don't you come to Greensboro for us sometime? We've been able to get it worked out. We look forward to seeing him next Friday.
One hot topic is House Speaker Paul Ryan not seeking a re-election. Any idea who could replace him? Possibly your name in the running.
Well, we have seen that. We think that's a little premature at this point. Speaker Ryan has said that he's going to continue to finish out this term, which would be December, January. The favorites are people that are already in leadership. I think that the last three have an average tenure of 20 years. I'm still considered an outsider, not even completed my 4th year, but we'll see how that shakes out. Right now, my job is to continue to fulfill the promises that we've made the last 2 terms that we've been elected here in the new 6th District, which still consists of a good portion of Greensboro, North Carolina. That's our commitment right now. We'll see how that plays out later this year.
And you actually worked with Speaker Ryan to force a vote today on a balanced budget amendment to the Constitution. Now, it did not get the 2/3 votes needed to pass, but why do you think that it didn't pass, and what's the next step here?
It's puzzling to me why it did not. You know, 49 out of 50 states have some form of a balanced budget amendment. It's a simple common sense measure to me that Washington needs to live within its means. I think the reason why is we've gotten so much partisanship right now going on in Washington, D.C., especially in an election year, that it does create some kind of friction between the two parties to be able to get even sometimes what I would think the most simplest things done.
And lastly, next week regarding the fundraiser, any other big names to expect here in the Piedmont Triad?
Well, we may have a friend of mine, Trey Gowdy, come in. John Ratcliffe is another member from Texas, 2 of my closest friends. We try to get together at least one night a week, being away from our families. But we're excited to have the Vice President, I might add, a former Republican Study Committee chair, a position that I get to hold right now. So when he came by the other day, we refer to him as Chairman Emeritus as well as Vice President.
Congressman Mark Walker, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.